Namaste. I am Limesh Parekh and you are watching Sangam CRM user certification course. Now, quotation is very important in your sales process. In today's video, we will understand everything about the quotation, and at the same time, we will learn how a quotation is created, maintained, and managed, and how the quotation is integrated in the whole system. So, we will see all this. Let's start. Let's understand today's agenda first. What all we are going to learn in this video. First, we will understand the quotation and the things around it. Then, we will create a proper quotation. We will try creating it in various ways. We will understand what product masters is. And we will also understand one more thing about product masters. We will create the quotation from mobile. Yes, in Sangam CRM, you can create a quotation from mobile as well. We will learn a lot about it. Then we will discuss some more important features of the quotation which will be useful for you. So, firstly, let's understand quotation in detail. So, see, a quotation is an important part of your sales process, but it is not your sales process. You need to understand this because in some organizations, especially the small ones, quotations is the whole sales process. There is no sales process apart from that. CRM is much larger than that. We will try to understand the same. That also means that if you are buying the CRM only to manage your quotations, then you do not need a CRM. You should buy only the quotation software, which will be very small and very cheap. You don't need to spend so much. As we discussed in the beginning, this is optional. There are many people who use Sangam CRM but do not use its quotation module. They create quotation somewhere else. If we really see what is a quotation, we are telling the customer that this will cost this much. This communication is the quotation. It is possible that you communicate this verbally through email or WhatsApp or send a document, and that is the quotation. If you create a quotation in the CRM, it's fine, it will be managed better, but it is not necessarily the only way to create quotation. There are other ways of it as well. Secondly, we need to understand that a quotation and the complete CRM are two different things. CRM is a big solution and quotations are a small part of it. So, in creating the quotation, it also needs to be understood that the clerical work is to create the quotation. Strategy goes into it, that is all fine, but clerical work it is. And the CRM is designed from the managerial perspective. What the boss should be able to view, what the team leader should be able to view, how the salesperson's or the service person's life will be easy, how the entire business process will run. The CRM is created keeping in mind all these things. So CRM is too big for quotations. If you know the CRM platform for some time, then you must have understood it well. For those who are new to this, they often get confused that a quotation is CRM. It is not like that. Quotation and CRM are very different. One more point to note is that quotation is always related to an opportunity. So it is possible that you send multiple quotations for one opportunity. For example, an opportunity is going on with a customer. So I'm talking about setting up the entire CCTV and security system at their place. And within that setup, different quotations are given for different elements of the system. Opportunity is one, but I have given 4 quotations. This is possible. There is one big difference, and people often get confused with it. There is a proposal and there is a quotation. Both are different. Let us understand how. So, often in an engineering company, or if you provide complex solutions or products or projects, then you will create proposals which can run into many pages, as small as 4 pages to as big as 200 pages. This is called a proposal. Quotation is of a single page, and in a tabular format, the item, quantity, price, and its calculations are written. That is a quotation. If in your business you make a nice thick proposal with n number of variables like description of how the solution will work, detailed customer requirement, then that part is not managed in the CRM. You will have to create it outside the CRM. Okay, there is one more common confusion, that there is the qualification stage that we saw in our earlier video. Now, the qualification is not the quotation. A quotation is different, a qualification is different. So, many people say that when we are giving a quotation, that means the customer is qualified. It is not like that. This is possible, but not mandatory this way. This needs to be understood well. If you want to know more about qualification, Please watch the earlier videos carefully. It will be clear to you. Now, many times people are migrating from Excel to CRM. Earlier quotation used to be created in Excel. Now, there is a structural difference in Excel and CRM. Let us try to understand that. Excel or any other spreadsheet is quite flexible. You can do whatever you want. You can increase or decrease the width of a column, insert a column, change value, change names. All this is possible in Excel, right? So, first of all, think why are you shifting from Excel to CRM? Because Excel has flexibility but lacks structured data or structured reporting. Because you wanted that structured data, system reporting, that is why you are in the CRM. So when you have come into the structure, you need to go by the structure, right? The point is, when you were using Excel, you could change anything you wanted in any quotation. You will not do it here. Format and structure are fixed. We have given a lot of flexibility in the quotation module, and I can claim that if you take any CRM in the world, Sangam CRM is the most flexible software which has the most flexible quotation management. Yes, I'm saying this after analyzing them all. We will see something more. What we are going to see about quotation today will be from user perspective. The other perspective is the admin perspective, which will be covered under administration course. What I'm going to tell you is just 10%. The 90% will come in the administration course. Okay, so there are some alternatives of using the quotation module. Why are they necessary? As we've seen earlier, CRM is to manage the sales team and the sales process. Quotation is a small part of it. So the sales forecast and sales analysis that you want is more important than quotations. Yes, the value comes from the quotations. However, it is important that you can forecast the sales, analyze the sales. So there are two ways. One way is to attach the quotation, create a quotation somewhere else and attach the PDF in the CRM. That is one way. The other way is, okay, where to attach it? In the opportunities module. The other way is we can create the quotation in some online software. There is Google Spreadsheet or Office 365, etc. So just paste the URL of that quotation in the opportunities and you can manage from there also. See, what is the idea? Fundamentally, it is not necessary that the quotation is within the CRM. What is necessary is that when you are seeing the opportunity, in one click, you should be able to make out what quotation you have sent. Nothing more is required. And if you get that, you will get all the analysis. So this is my quotation. I will first tell you the method of importing the PDF. I have downloaded it as a PDF. Here it is. I have taken this sample quotation from the website. You can download from anywhere else or it can be created by you. You can have it in any format. There is no limitation of format here. So here is my opportunity. I will scroll down. I will go to attachments and I will create an attachment. We will write quotation dated 1st November 2022 or whatever you want to write. Description and all is filled in. You can specify the document type. Right now it is not defined, so I will not write anything. You can change this drop down by consulting your admin. In upload files, I will select this and press enter. Upload is done and then you save. Your quotation is attached in your opportunity and nothing more needs to be done. So attaching quotation is this simple. Now let's try another method. The external quotation URL. This is the external quotation URL. Let us edit this and set and see how you can set the URL. You just have to paste it here. This is my quotation URL. I copy it from here and paste it here. And then I say save. So whenever you open the record on your mobile or on your laptop, you will get a clickable link. If you click on it, it will open. It is as easy as that. No complications at all. So maybe it was a bit too fast. So please rewind the video and watch it again. So let us see the basic features of the quotations module. I'm calling them basic, but there are a lot of features. As we go on exploring, you will know them. The first is it has detailed tax calculation. You can define any type of tax, your admin will do that, and then you can calculate it. In India, there is GST. It will be something else in some other country. We have given you the fundamental rights to define the tax. So you can do it on your own from your admin panel. So go ahead and do it. It's your quotation. It must have your company logo. We have taken care of that. You can add your company logo in the settings. So if you want to offer discounts, that is also possible. You can give discount on the total amount or give it on each line item. You can give a percentage discount or in the amount. Whatever way you want to offer the discount, it is possible here. Many times by legacy, we have a certain series of numbering for our quotations. It is reset every month or every quarter or every year. So you can define the numbering pattern. We have given the complex and comprehensive system. Your admin can define it. Then many times in quotations, according to the selected products and the customer, the terms and conditions change, like payment terms, bank details. We have given the facility to change them as well. You can select the terms from the drop down list. You can define terms and conditions as per your requirements. The most important point is revision of the quotation. Suppose you give a quotation to a client for 100 users. Then he says, no, he wants for 110 instead of 100. Then you will revise it. The revision management is available in detail. People have been using revision for years. It's quite a matured process. Most importantly, it is integrated with Tally. The entire integration part will not be covered in this video because there will be a dedicated chapter on Tally integration. What happens in Tally integration is when the quotation is won here, confirmed here, customer approves it, then in a single click, you can create a sales order in Tally. See how easy it is. The salesperson closes the order, presses one button in the CRM. In Tally, sales order or sales invoice is done already. No more action is required. Take a print from there and send it. Not a double entry to be done in Tally, no nothing. It has some guidelines, some rules. Disciplined work is required. We will understand them in detail in the Tally integration chapter. Now that you have created the quotation, you need to send it through email. You can send. If you want to send it from mobile or you have created in the web, you have opened in the mobile, you can even send it through WhatsApp. This is a fantastic facility in itself that you can send the quotation through WhatsApp. As we go on submitting quotations and what are they related to an opportunity. So as the quotation is updated, its amount gets updated. That amount gets updated in the opportunity automatically. So this is a link. You can delink it as well or you can keep it linked. It depends on how your administrator has configured your CRM. So let us see some more features of the quotation. As we discussed earlier, we can create it in the mobile, be it Android or iOS. The complete quotation with all terms and conditions and everything can be created from the mobile. Suppose you are at the client's place, you select the fields quickly, create it, save it in PDF format and send it there and then. You can send it through email or any other app or send it from the CRM itself. Many times they get the sales order printed. That too can be done here. The quotation is automatically linked to the opportunity to that client. This is a very useful feature. So the quotation is automatically linked to that particular opportunity or to that particular client. This in itself is a very, very useful feature. Okay, so many times you create a quotation and below there are some extra charges to be added. For that, you need to define a custom field. That too you can change as you create the quotation, absolutely on the fly. This is very useful when you need to charge some extra charges to your customer which are not predefined. Transport charges are added every time, but in some cases you need to add some other charge, maybe some packaging charges, or you want to add some coolie charges or any other charge. It can be directly added there. Sometimes what happens is it is the same organization, But when I sell in India, I create the quotation in rupees. And when I sell to Europe, I create it in euros. When I sell to US, I create it in dollars. So I can use all these currencies in my quotation. This is also very simple. Just select it from the drop down menu. Revision management we will see as we go ahead. When we learn how to create a quotation, we will learn how to revise it, and we will also see how the revision history is maintained. We will also see what is the difference between duplicating a quotation and revising a quotation. Revisions are linked to one another. Duplication means you have created a new quotation. It will be clear when I show you a practical. Let us learn something more about a quotation before we see the quotation. What else is there? You can keep different formats or systems for branch wise quotations. What is important about branch wise quotations? One thing is your numbering system changes according to the branch. Branch wise logos would be different. All this will be managed. The branch management system is from admin. You will have to ask the administrator to change it. There is one more feature, product group masters. I will talk about it when I show you the demo. There is a product masters and there is a group of product masters. Both are very useful in quotations. Then there is approval management. Now, approval management is set by your administrator. So, we have created a dedicated chapter on approval management. It is covered in detail in the administrator course, not in this course. So, we will not talk about it over here. As it is, there is not much to be done in approval. Just a click and the approval is done. So, we will cover it in the admin course. Another important point is the process of approval is set by the admin. That means when she or he sets the approval process, the current flow may change. The administrator will train you in that. Okay, so many times people want that along with the descriptions of the products selected in the quotation, images should be shown. That image display facility is also available. Only thing is that the image should be of a particular size. The size is defined there. The image should be of that size only. That is also very simple. So now let us see in how many ways a quotation can be created from web or mobile. One way is obviously there. Go to the menu, then go here to quotations and click on create and the quotation will be created. The same way for mobile, however, I will show you how to create it there. So suppose this is the opportunity of Anvit Sons and Company. So I will scroll down and I see a quotation. Till now any quotation is not made. I click on create quotation. As I click there, a new quotation starts getting created. One advantage of creating it from the opportunity scroll down is all the details of the opportunity are automatically captured. Okay, your efforts are saved and this can be very useful. The quotation has to have a name. So let's write here CRM proposal 150 users. Okay, and nothing is required to copy in the details. Yes, a date must be given. Quotation date here is 17 December. Then I will say it is valid for 45 days. As soon as I select 45 days, the field valid until will be automatically selected. All other details are captured. Now I go to line item. As you go to line items, there are some settings that you can do for each and every quotation. Like if you want to show the group total, if you want to show the grand total, all these you can select. Then if you are going to offer discount, do you want to offer the discount on the entire amount or on line items? Or how do you want the tax items? It is not appearing here because I have not selected any items. If I select items, it will appear. Let's try it. I can select currency from here, Indian rupees, dollars, euros, according to what I want. If you want any additional currency, you can ask your administrator, they can do it. Currency can be defined and it can have its symbol and you can have its symbol. I will select Indian rupee, I will say add. And here we take CRM SaaS product. Now see what price was put there, it appears here. Price means sales price, not the cost price. Cost is cost, price is always sales price. So how many users? I will write 150. For 150 users, the price is 180,000. It has taken it. Any discounts? None. How much is tax? It is 18% on this. I will take 18%. The tax is calculated automatically. So suppose CRM customization has to be added. We will add it. It's almost done. CRM customization is also taxable. So let's charge GST on that, 18%. And we are done. So how much would be the customization? Some 200,000 is written over there, but this is a different case. And I say it would be 350,000. So the tax is calculated on the basis of 350,000. Here, other charges are there. You can select a line item or you can select from here as you wish. So here you don't have to do anything more. This is done and I can say save. My work is done. No, something small remains. If you see terms and conditions, these are defined by your admin. And if the same terms and conditions are defined at all places, then the default is selected. Here only one term is defined: 30 days timeline and user training, etc. 100% advance, next year onwards renewal, bank details, everything is filled in. Then I can say save, and as soon as I say save, the quotation is created. So what happened in the quotation that we just created? I sell CRM, and when I sell CRM, I know these four things are required. So those four things I selected one by one in the line items. But there is a simpler way. Let us see what is that simpler way. Now I have created the quotation. I scroll further down and this is already related to this activity. Okay. Now I will open this quotation and show you how to create its display, how to create the PDF, how to export, how to print, how to email. We will show all this later. Now I'm only showing you how a quotation is created. We have created this quotation. We will create it again, but with a twist. I would like to show you the twist. Let us delete it. This means it is unlinked. And now I will create one more quotation. Let's go to quotations and say create. Okay, if you have not scrolled down and not created from here and click directly, then you need to select the opportunity. Here you need to write the name of the opportunity. I write CRM proposal with group product items. We will see what a group product is. Quotation term is say 30 days. We are not revising it. So we have left it and we are creating another one. I will tell you about revision later. So all these details are fetched here. Shipping is here. We went to the line items and we will select group products from here. So I've already created group product. What have I done? For example, I've created a group of CRM products. So whenever we sell CRM, we definitely sell these four items. Sometimes one may not sell, but usually all are sold. So sometimes we have taken the complete contract of security or of development or construction, or you have sold some machinery where machinery cost, erection charges, maintenance charges, or other charges make a bunch. So let us try creating that bunch. So now I have defined the CRM products group here, and let's see what it is. So you can see that all the three products are fetched here along with their prices, and this is 150 users that we will write. And onboarding charges is written as 100,000. Let us not change it. In line items, let the tax be charged on overall, not on individual item. So let's come here and add tax at 18%, right? Tax is defined. Okay, tax is defined, all done. And now let's go to terms and conditions. There is only one and will be automatically selected. Bank details are also for only one account. It is also automatically selected and then we will save. My quotation is ready. Now we will revise the quotation. Let's first see how the quotation appears in opportunities. It is looking like this. Okay. So let us revise it. To revise, you need to open it. And when you click on these three dots here, you will get an option to revise. So in revision, what all can you change and what you cannot? What you cannot change is pretty logical. Company name, opportunity name, that you can't change because it is related with this, right? Name this here as revision 1, right? And so there is only one change here. Instead of 150 users, they are asking for 250 users. So we changed it to 250, and they had asked for a discount of 5%. They increased the users, so we gave a discount. So this is the amount after discount. All other things are calculated automatically. We have nothing more to do in this. So let's say save. So this is how we revised the quotation. Now we need to see how the revised quotation looks. So we will go to opportunities and see from there how the revised quotation looks like. The serial number also changes. Okay. And see how it looks from here. See, you will know which is the latest one. And the amount shown in the opportunity is automatically taken from the latest one. Grand total, this is revision 1, this is original. How many times you revise the quotation, it will go on showing R minus 1, R minus 2, and so on. What is the method? The one that is set by your administrator. So I think this is clear how to make a quotation and how to manage it. And let us see one more thing with this. Now that your quotation is ready, uh, how would you email it? How would you get the PDF? Let's see that. So here we go here and I say print preview. So we previewed a PDF here. It is downloaded. This is the PDF. This is how it looks. Now, I have not kept the image, hence the logo is not appearing here. Otherwise, the logo will be added. The terms and conditions I selected are appearing here. The unit of measurement, price, quantity, total discount. So the discount I gave was 5%, which was 150,000. So all the details are definitely fetched here. So sometimes what happens is the customer asks for a pro forma invoice. They don't want the word quotation written there, but they want a pro forma invoice. So click on pro forma invoice. Again, a PDF will appear. This time, however, pro forma invoice is written there like this. Pro forma invoice is always the same, not much different. Only pro forma invoice is written. Then you can email it as well. So if you want to email from any other software, you can download and send from there. But I want to send the email from the CRM. So I will select to send from here, and the functionality of sending emails from the CRM will be opened. And you can see that the file is attached automatically. Okay. All I have to do is write the text, the covering content in the email. There is one more shortcut. I have created a template of the covering letter for the quotation. So select it, click on yes, and the template appears here. What I've written is fetched here. What you have written will be fetched in your email. If you want to write an essay, you are welcome to write that. If you want to attach any more files, you can do that. So this can be very useful. Suppose I want to use this file with the logo, I can send that also, and I can say send, and this is done. So this was about how to print a quotation, how to email it, and its management. So let us see what is next. So let us quickly revise the important points. So you can create from module menu as I've shown you. In the list view, you can create by clicking on the plus sign. You can create from the sub panel as I just showed you. The advantage of creating from the sub panel is that it fetches all the details of the related module automatically. Fetching them automatically can be useful. One more option is there. So you have created a long list of line items in Excel and you want to import them. This is possible, but it needs you to maintain a lot of discipline and your administrator needs to configure it all. If it is already done, then it is possible. I just want to say that it is not practical. I mean, it is possible, but it is not advisable. It can be cumbersome. It is advisable in a scenario where you have a spreadsheet of a complete BOM, bill of material, prepared, ready with all the calculations, and it just has to be uploaded in the CRM. Then it is possible, but not advisable. If your size is small, please don't go into that. Otherwise, while working in the CRM, you will land up in a new mess. This has to be done with proper planning. For this too, you need a permission which is given by your administrator. Now let us talk about the product masters. Now, the products that I just used must have been created somewhere. So let us look into the creation. So when you search for product masters in the menu, you will see the product masters like this. Here you can see the products which I have created. Creating products is possible in the same ways like creating from the menu, from the module, or click on the plus sign in the list view. So let us click on the plus and create a new product. The new product is CRM visit charges for developer visit, or whatever you want to write. So here the description will be written, not a proper description, just a dummy one. And then I say unit price is say 25,000 each. And each means it's possible that it is per day. Here I will write per hour. For per hour it will be 5,000 rupees, right? And the product category is service. This product category drop down also can be selected from there only. In manufacturer, okay, so some fields are optional. The fields in detail summary are optional. If you want to use them, else leave them. Special advice, if you are not going to analyze them, please leave them. Just because the field is given in the products does not mean you have to use it. Ask the admin to remove all these fields so that your life becomes easy. So here we have created a product. You click here and it is done. I missed to tell you one thing. How much tax does this product attract? Is it taxable or not? It is taxable. As soon as you select taxable, the option of tax selection appears. Select from here all the applicable taxes. If you do not select any tax and create the product master, all these taxes will be visible. Better still, if you're not sure which tax is applicable or you want to select the tax while creating the quotation, you can do like that too. I will select all 9 are selected, and I say save. My product master is created. So there's one more thing to be seen. Along with the product masters, we discussed that we can create a group of product masters. So let us see how these groups are created. Product group master. Okay. First click on it, let the list view appear, then we will learn what to do. I've made 3 here. Let us create a new one. Let us create CRM proposal group. Proposal group master. Okay. Nothing to be done here. If you want, you can write the description. The description is for your understanding. Do write it. You will remember then. Often people forget after 3 months why they had created it. If you write it, it will help other users a lot. You have made the group all right. Where do you select the products from? From the list below. Let us select from here and press select. Now all the products will be displayed. You can select all of them. So select all and say attach. All the 4 products are selected and shown below. See, the number is changed to 4. Now this is done. This is saved already. No need to save separately. Now you can use these product masters in your quotations. They are ready to use. Okay. The category is important because which product of which category is sold or is in proposals, that can be understood from there. It will be useful in reports. In other important fields, product name and product description are necessary because it will be used in quotations. Apart from this, there is pricing. Don't forget taxation. If you know which tax is applicable, select the tax type too. I think that's it. Do not make it too complex, and as you go on using it, you can gradually increase the level of complexity. Group masters is an easy funda. First create the group master, then select products. Job done. Nothing more to be done. And now let us see the most useful and interesting feature, how to create a quotation from the mobile. So if you have any doubt in the previous one, please rewind and watch it again. Another tip, as you watch this video, try to create a quotation in your own CRM. It will be very useful. So we'll see how a quotation can be created from the mobile. Very interesting and very useful. So in how many ways can you create a quotation on your mobile? As we have seen for other features like the module, etc., through all those routes you can make it. So there is nothing to think afresh. If you watched the earlier videos, you know from where all it can be created. I will show one way out of them. So what I'm going to tell you about creating from mobile has a speciality, that how you can email or WhatsApp the quotation once you have created it. This is very interesting and important. So first, let's do one thing. This is my opportunity. So I have opened the opportunity of KD Corporation. Let us swipe up and see the related modules. And this quotation I can either link to something existing. I will click on plus. When you click, a new quotation will be created. Let us write here KD CRM proposal, valid until 30 days, and there is no purchase order, etc. And here we need to fill in the billing details. What the billing details are correct, make it copy to shipping, done, nothing more is required. Let us go to the line items. It is exactly how it was there. We select here to charge tax on overall, discount to on overall, currency will be Indian rupees. Let us add line items. Here too you have two options. You can add line items one by one, selecting products from product masters, or I can select the group. The group we had created in the second try, let us select that one. Product group is selected, it is shown. Below you have to define the tax and other details. Let us define the tax. How much percentage? 18% is applicable. This one. Okay, this is done. There is nothing more to be done here. Go to terms and conditions and select them. If there are more than one, you need to select. If there is only one, it will be fetched automatically. All fields are done. Now you click on save. So now your quotation will be saved. And now it will be ready to be converted into PDF and to be sent via email or WhatsApp. Now the quotation is ready for 300,160. We will now download the quotation, download it, and then the options will appear. So what do you want to do? Preview PDF, share via other apps. I will go for share via other apps. I will say I want to share it via business WhatsApp. I'm sending it to myself so that we know how does it look like. Say send and my PDF is sent already. So how is the PDF displayed here? You can click and view it. The same is gone in one shot. Likewise, if you want to send via email, that can also be done. If you want to do anything else, that too can be done. So this was about how to create, send, manage quotations from mobile. All the functionality I have showed you for the web version, all is there for mobile. When you explore it, it will be clear to you. I have explained it to you. There is hardly any chance of further complications. There are just options which are simple to use and understand. There are some more features about quotations to understand and some best practices, like the sharing option I showed you. Just revising it. So you can share from web and mobile both. Once the quotation is ready, use Gmail, download the PDF and then send. Or if you are sending from internal email of the CRM, you can send it directly. And if you are sending it from your mobile, you can directly WhatsApp it. That is the advantage. Okay, now the file that gets downloaded that we have seen practically, you can download that PDF file in various formats. There are many variants available. You can create a pro forma invoice out of it or a sales order with or without letterhead. Okay, many times you need to print it on the letterhead and you have printed letterheads with you. So you can get one accordingly. It will not have the logo and the details. Okay, there is a very detailed approval mechanism. As I've told you earlier, this mechanism is set by your administrator. Its whole setting is in the admin part. With that, there is no difference in the process of your creating and managing the quotation. Only the approval step is added. Your administrator will tell you how the approval takes place. Now, in the next video, we are going to discuss about how a contract is managed in the Sangam CRM. Do keep watching, and we would like to have your feedback. So please share your feedback. You can share it below here in the course or share on WhatsApp, via email or on social media, anywhere. But please do share. Thank you very much. See you.